Hi, another training video showing you how to edit Jess Ewan's website. So we're going to go into WP Admin, and this is where you would already have the logins set up. So that's my login, and I'll give you your own login for that. And once we get in there, I'm going to just let you know that this is some of the things in here we're not actually using, like Ninja Forms is loaded in, but you can just ignore anything on there that doesn't make sense. So here we've got pages and we've got posts. Importantly, let's go to her website and just have a look and show you. So the pages on her website are all these main pages. This is actually the home page, and this is called the right hand box, which you'll see in here. So if I go to pages, all pages, you've got actually I can see here already an old page that I made the other day for bookings test, so I'll trash that. That was the test page. This is the list of all the pages. Homepage right hand box is that what you see. It just grabs the info from there and puts it into here. And the home page is here. So if you have a look at the home page, you won't see the slider to edit because it's built in Headway. So this is where it might be a bit different from some other websites you've worked on. So here's all the text. All of the text that you see here is on the home page. So anything you want to edit, you just pop your cursor in there, make any edits, and make sure you click update. So that's pretty easy, update. And if you want to preview it before you update, you can click preview. So that's where you edit the text. All of the pages text is the same. You just go in and edit. If you want to edit the right hand box, you can edit here, right hand box. There's a few steps to making an edit. You basically, you want to go in there and make sure that firstly, when you're adding a new event, that you put the heading in and create a link to it. I'll show you that in a minute. Once you've got the date and the location and the time and a minimum of information just so it looks neat, you can update. Okay, so I just added, I just took out some old ones from there and deleted them, and then so we'll make sure we press update after that. And then the other interesting thing here is if we go back to the home page, these are actually linked to not to other pages, but actually to posts, because these are posts. So all of these urban retreats and retreat schedules are as posts. So the posts are set up like a blog, except that they're categories. So the category is retreat schedule, and for this, the category is urban day retreat. So I'll show you that now. We go back to the dashboard, go to all posts. And I'm going to go down to, actually, I'll just show you the first one. So this is an old post, Dharma on the Merry Creek. It's got a category of public talk schedule. So that's going to be pulled up to the public talk schedule page. The other categories we've got are previous retreats and urban day retreats and retreat schedule. So this is where your retreat schedule, the Power of the Heart Tasmanian Forest retreat, for example. We click on that. So this is going to appear on the website like this. So I'll just show you this. So if you're going to go to retreat schedule, the Power of the Heart is here. That's what it looks like on the front end. This is all the info from the front end. So just going back and showing you, that's all the info. The only thing that you won't see here is where to put the photo. So the photo is down here on featured image. So the featured image gets saved. So you make sure you add it and then save it. And the other important point is the excerpt. So this excerpt is what appears when you are on the page listing with all of the retreats. So this listing here is configured in that box, the excerpt box. So you've got to make sure that that looks good, because otherwise what it will do is just take the first thing it sees on the page and it won't really look neat and tidy. So it'll just grab whatever text is there. So that's the text, that's the featured image, and that's the excerpt. So that's how you add a new. Now the other thing is you need to be careful to make sure you put it in the right category. So over here I've got retreat schedule ticked. If I want to take that off, I just pop it into previous retreats. At the moment we don't have a page pulling up previous retreats, but if we want to, we can go through and look from the back end and see what the previous retreats were. And we do have on the website a page called, I think, here we go, previous retreats. So we've manually been going in, and that's a page, not a post, been manually going in and putting in some nice flyers in there from previous retreats. Haven't done that for a little while, so it probably needs to be done. The power of the heart, getting up close, these are all posts. So we'll just go back in. Again, pretty straightforward. You want to go in and edit another post. You will see here that they're ordered in terms of when they're published. So if I was to add a new one, let's just do an example. New post, test. I'll just do it quickly and then I'll edit and then I'll take it out. This is a test. And let's put it on retreat schedule just quickly and then we'll take it down. Publish. It's going to come at the very top. I'm pretty sure the most recent one. So that's the new post test coming in there. I'm going to go back and delete that. And I want to show you something, so move that to trash. And I'll just refresh the page, take it back off again. So the really important thing about that is that these are date ordered. So if you decide, okay, it's now June, September, then November. If you decide, okay, I want to put one in August the 15th, when you add it in, it's going to come at the very top. So you just need to look at the date that it was published, and you can do a quick edit. So if we go down to here and edit this one, we can see, yeah, it's in the retreat schedule and it was done on Feb 22nd. If I decide I want to move that one around, I just change the date to make it more recent or later, and it'll just figure it out in relationship to the other. So it's a little bit of a manual update sometimes to figure out the order, the date order. So that's that. And the other thing that's important, so we've done retreat schedule and how to edit the retreats here. So we're linking these then. I will just quickly show you when you go to, once you've created the post for the new retreat, you then have to go back into the right-hand box and just make sure that you've linked the info that's appearing in the right-hand box by highlighting it and clicking on the insert or edit link, and then this comes up. I've already done it, but if I want to edit that, I go here and then I make sure I click apply. So that's going to come up with options. So if I was to click that, link options, it comes up with a whole list of posts that you might have put in there and other pages. So you can always choose from the drop down list and then make sure you click apply and then save. The other thing that's really important to show you is how to edit the homepage slider. So the slider's done in Headway. Headway's the theme that I used to build this prior to using Divi. So it's still in WordPress, but the theme is Headway, which is a little bit more manual and involves a little bit more coding. I felt like I had a little bit more control at that time with it. So slider, these are boxes. I want you to just kind of ignore that. It should open up on the currently editing front page. All the other pages don't really matter for this demonstration. So right click here on the homepage slider, open the block options, and you'll see there are 2 images at the moment. If you want to delete them, you just go minus, minus. If you want to add a new one, you go plus on the end and it'll add a new one. So you've got to choose the image from the image library, or if you haven't uploaded it, make sure you upload it. I've done those all the same size, so you'll need to make sure that you go in and have a look at what the sizing is of those images in the media library, and hyperlink it to the page, or the post I should say, that has the retreat that it's about. And if you want for SEO, you can also do an alt attribute there. And we could crop and resize the images. That would be something that I probably should have implemented, but at the moment I'm just putting them in as the same size. Okay, so that's how you upload a new image into the slider, and you have to remember to take down the old images as well. And make sure you click save, which is up here. So just clicking save, takes a little while to save. And when you go back to your home page and refresh your page, it should reload with your new images in. I've already done some updates. There's at the moment nothing to put up. However, there you go. That should help. If you go into the media library here, if you want to go back, you can go back to admin dashboard from Headway. So if you get a bit lost here, make sure you go back to admin, go back to dashboard, and don't make any other changes in Headway because it might muck around with the design of the site. So this is where we go to the media library and just have a look at the other flyer that we had up there in the slider box so that you can get an idea of the size. So it's 520 by 350. I believe they're both the same. Yeah, the ones that are up there now, 520 by 350. So that's a good indication. I mean, you can also do some code to make them automatically crop and change, but I do like getting into Photoshop and making them the same. All right, so that's enough for now. Bye.